Right, we're here, we are recording. Okay, so first of all, welcome to this new circle. Today is all about this new moon in Virgo. A new moon that is actually bringing us more questioning about how we have been evolving through life up to now. It's very interesting because I think if you are online from the northern hemisphere, you are about to enter into autumn and winter. So you're going to start to take a break from all the summer rush, all the summer vitality, and enter into a phase of reflection and pause and inward. If you are in Australia or in the southern hemisphere where I am today, we're actually about to start spring. And still, it's quite the opposite, but I still find it absolutely on point, this Virgo, because again, it's going to ask us to really reflect on all the things that we've been doing so far, all of our habits, and understand what we can put on the side, what kind of habits, wellness rituals, or things that we've been carrying with us are actually giving us more strength and more direction towards where we actually want to go, and which one of those are actually just making us lose a little bit of time or lose our direction or not bringing us where we would like to. And for you guys, for you that are online now, this is great because you're gonna, start to think about that, and then you have plenty of time to actually incorporate this as you go into winter. For us in the southern hemisphere, it's gonna be more of experimenting and play and see what actually works for us or not, and then go into this new cycle. The question that I would like to include for today, those are for those that are not online right now. We are going to reflect on those for those who are online later at the end of the class. I'm going to write them down also down in the description. I'm just going to give a quick read right now, if in case you want to write them down somewhere. And then we're going to go and start with our yoga flow. So some of the questions you might want to think about is which habits are truly sustaining me at this time? Where am I thriving? Excuse me. Where am I being too critical towards myself? Which small shift in my physical and wellness routine could I make a difference in my long-term dreams? Where do I need to declutter? And this, by this I mean every phase of our life, whether it's mental, physical, or spiritual. And what's one realistic intention that I can bring in the new cycle? That could be, again, for this month, or it could be more extended period of time. This is really depends on you. With that said, you are more than welcome to come into a comfortable sitting position in the center of your mat. When you're ready, you can start to close your eyes if you want. With your eyes closed, if you're comfortable, or with your eyes open, I want you to start to bring some movement into your back. This might need just drawing circles with your back and start to arch and open your chest as you go. You might want to stay here. You might want to start to do some gentle cat-cow. Simply arching your back is yourself and open yourself up as you eat. Or maybe your spine today is asking for another kind of movement. You want to start to draw waves with your back. You're more than welcome to try each one of those movements and then decide where your intuition is bringing you today. Which one of those variations you actually need this morning, or this evening, or this afternoon. Maybe no one of those movements is the right one for you, and you're always welcome to experiment, play, and find the right fit. On today's class, as we move through sort of analyzing all of our habits, all of our intentions, our inner critic, during this yoga class, we also really want to connect to our intuition. So I'm going to welcome you to find your way of being. If you're doing circle, you're more welcome to change the direction of your circles. So you keep it in and as you bring your chest, hips and chin to chest of your spine. As you're moving, start to bring attention to your breath. Notice the fresh air coming into your nostrils and the warmer air coming out. Notice if it's your chest raising and lowering, or notice if it's your belly that expands and contracts as you're breathing. Maybe you want to start to include your pelvis in this gentle movement of the spine. Start to notice the contact with your mat. Now end sensation to raise up. Allow yourself to connect with the source of your power, with the source of your creativity. That with your sacral chakra. You're ready, you might want to find some stillness now. Your eyes must still be closed. You want to start to swipe with one hand on the opposite arm. As you want to swipe away any negative energy, any negative sensation, anything that no longer serves you. We are starting with our decluttering. It's intuitive. Just allow your intuition to bring up whatever she knows you need to let go. Just observe what comes up and let it go, without really holding on any thoughts. You might want to pass on the opposite arm now. And keep doing the same movement. That is what comes up. That is what your brain is showing you. That is what your body is making you feel. What do you need to let go? Let's continue this movement now onto our body. Starting from up to our shoulders, down to our breast, our torso, belly, legs, and squeeze it out. Gentle, passing your hands into your body, your legs, and then squeeze it out. Make this movement slow and really notice the sensation of your own hands on your own body. What does it feel like? Very small and simple gesture that shows self-love, self-care. Just letting your body know that you are loved, you are safe, because you're loved and you're safe and you're protected. You can do the other things that you need to. You're loved, you're safe, and you're protected. You have the strength to do anything you want to do. Are you ready to listen still? Simply bring your hands on your knees. Eyes closed for just a little bit. Simply stay in this sensation. Bring back the attention to your breath. Stay here if you wish, or silently start to repeat into your mind this mantra. I embrace imperfection as doorway to authenticity. I embrace imperfection as doorway to authenticity. I embrace imperfection as door to authenticity. When you're ready, you can gently start to open your eyes. Take your time here. When you're ready, you can either stay in this position or come into another seated position, just sitting on your feet. And straight away, as you're ready, just place the right hand onto the mat, and the right hand comes all the way up, close to your ear. Gaze in front of you or up to the sky as you wish. Inhale, feel this nice thigh stretch. Exhale, rotate your hand and go to the opposite side. And nice side stretch. Exhale, opposite side. Start to include your hips into this movement. You might want to go a little bit deeper by sinking your hips on the opposite side. Inhale. Exhale, sink your hips a little bit more if you want to. Your sit bones are touching the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Opposite side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. From here, rotate your arms and come straight up Tower for position. When you're ready, inhale, arch your spine, gaze towards the sky. Exhale, chin to chest, or turn your back. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Inhale. Exhale. And start to break this movement at your own rhythm. Let your breath guide you. And if you want, you can either stay here or you can start to move your hips with this movement. We're gonna start to draw baby waves with your body. Or maybe you're gonna start to draw circles to keep this chart down. In exhale. If you're drawing circle, go on the opposite side. If you're making waves, you might want to try something different. Let your arms get involved into this movement, bending your arms, shifting onto. Let your next inhale, curve your back a little bit more. And exhale, calm down for 5 seconds. Really relaxing your chest down to the mat. Let your forehead touch the mat as well. And if you want, you can start to massage your forehead into your mat. Really sink into this position. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Come back into altar position. And from here, let's start to raise the right leg halfway. And if you're feeling stable, you might want to raise the opposite leg, the opposite half, left leg. Stay here for a moment. While this wiggling and this stability, find your straight. Strong core. Exhale, lower both hand and foot. Inhale, raise all the way. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Next. Inhale. Inhale. I'm going to try to go a little bit high each time. Inhale. Stay at the top. If you're feeling stable, you might want to try to grab your opposite foot, push it towards your glute. When you're ready, push it all the way up. Push your foot against your ankle. All the wiggling is more than one. Inhale, exhale, release. Push it back towards your glute. Bring your hand back to the mat. straight your leg into a child pose. Very well done. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Back into all four position. And this time, we're gonna go sideways. Right leg stays on the mat, and left leg is straighten it up as well as the left hand. Into this big, nice side stretch. Oh, yes. Inhale. Let's try to bring both of our leg and arm up. Exhale. Lower it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Sit down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. You might want to stay here, or you might want to try again to grab your foot one more time and go into this slight back bend. Push your foot against your hand, strong palm. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it back to your glute. Extend your leg, extend your arm, and go back. And go back onto your mat. This time we're gonna find ourselves with our leg straightened and the opposite leg bend into our leg. Very well done. Once we're ready, both of your hands are gonna raise up to the sky. Exhale, start to bend forward the front leg. You might want to stay halfway. You might want to try to get your input, or you might want to try to go all the way down, touching your feet. Yeah. Exhale. Reconnect with your breath. And you might want to reconnect with your mantra. I embrace imperfection as doorway to authenticity. I embrace imperfection as doorway to authenticity.
Montaña, valle, bosque y mar, flora y fauna, paisajes sin fin. Cueva de piedra, laguna de agua, semilla, raíz, tallo y flor.
Lifting our back leg.
¿Cómo puede ser que el humano no respeta la ley de la vida, lo que nos sostenga? Honra la tierra, reza al cielo, ama a tus hermanos, levanta tu peso. ¿Cómo puede ser que el humano no respeta la ley de la vida, lo que nos sostenga? Honra la tierra, reza al cielo, ama a tus hermanos, levanta el peso.
When you're ready, step
Tierra la más bella,
very well.
Tu lindo cuerpo, perdónalos porque no saben que están buscando poder.
And lower your back knee.
Montaña, valle, bosque y mar, flora y fauna, paisajes sin fin. Cueva de piedra, laguna de agua, semilla, raíz, tallo y flor. ¿Cómo puede ser que el humano no respeta la ley de la vida, lo que nos sostenga? Honra la tierra, reza al cielo, ama a tus hermanos, levanta el peso.
According to your own breath. You're more than welcome to keep this move as it is, or you might want to try to start to simple stretching and bending your front leg as you are releasing your chest. With the stick, I like you to
non sa che stanno buscando poder en vez de amor. Quiero porque no sai che stanno buscando poder.
stretch it one last time. Exhale, count all the way up. Bring both of your hands towards the front and rotate and come into this position. Perfect. Perfect like this. You might want to stay here. Or you might want to try a bend. So you're simply going to bring one hand towards the back and the opposite one. Reach it. If you're doing this, gaze towards the sky. All the way to the opposite side.
Che stanno buscando poder de amor.
Then try this time without the interference to move on the opposite side. Exhale. Inhale without friends. Very good. Love it. You might want to start to make some movement even with your arms. You might want to go according to the rhythm of this music, or you might want to do your own small dance. You might want to play a little bit here in the middle. Open your arms, stretch them out. Or you might want to do something completely different. Take this time really to play and to reconnect with your hips, with your movement, with your strength of your legs. And when you're ready, you're going to find yourself on the opposite side. So on the leg that you didn't stretch. Knee comes back to the mat. Very well done. Exhale. Stretch it out. Very good. In and bend it and bring your hips down to the mat. Exhale. Stretch it out. Exhale. Stretching. You might start to make your circles if you want to. Just this is something that could good for you today. You might want to try to go a little bit deeper every time you push your hips towards the mat. If you're making a circle, you want to try from the reverse. And when you're ready, you may want to tap your back foot, left lift your knee, and you want to go back to your seated position sideways. And you might want to stay. You might want to stay here. You might want to try to do your bind again. Up to you. Your flying line, raising your system. This was it. Then go back to the opposite line. Breathe out as much as you need it. Exhale. Help yourself with your hands, moving from one side of the body to another. You might still want to go left and right as we did before. Or you might want to side to side to stay more in the center. Allowing this squat, this confidence. Squat. And if you're right here, you might want to start to lift yourself up into full Buddha squat. Inhale. Let's exhale. You might want to try to go a little bit lower. You want to just lift the pulsation up and down. Wet your hips to adapt to this strong and stretchy pose. Inhale. Exhale. Come all the way out. Up. Give yourself a break. Inhale. Exhale, push your hips towards the back. Straighten your arms and come into your triangle pose. Very good. You guys watch the sky if you want to. All the way up. Reverse this triangle. Push your hips on the opposite side. Bring your hands towards the front and finally find your triangle pose. Exhale. Come back to seated position. Bring both of your feet. You cannot really see me now. Both of your feet together. Bend your knees and bring your hands up to the sky into prayer position. And as you exhale, forward. Exhale all the way up. You might want to bend your knees. You might want to grab your opposite arm. A gentle swing. Down. Inhale. Exhale. Stay where you are. Exhale, lower it and bring it to the opposite side. Gentle stretch of the upper body. Inhale. Exhale, bring both of your hands down to the mat and slowly come down into another sitting position. This time we're gonna start to lower one vertebra time towards the mat, and we're gonna bring our knees with us.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
Ouch,
Ouch, ouch, ouch, ouch,
towards
ouch.
our chest. And you might wanna start to
Bajo
rock
tu
the
manto
side
de
to
reina,
side.
bajo tu velo de virgen y tu corazón de mar, en la cabeza los pies, nuestras almas, nuestros espíritus y nuestros cuerpos.
On the side
Gracias.
and open your palms.
Gracias, mamá coche.
Gaze towards the opposite side of your legs. Gentle twist.
Medicina, medicina
You might
raicona,
want to say yes, or you might want to start to
ayahuasca, medicina romaimán.
your front leg.
Curanampa, curanampa los
Grab your foot
presentes.
with your hand.
Curanampa espíritu
Stretch
mío.
your legs.
Curanampa cuerpo, manto,
It might be a
matacura.
bit intense, so
Shamara
just
kupara,
keep it
shamara
tight.
kupara.
And if you feel
Shamara
it's not for
kupara,
you, it's
shamara
totally
kupara,
fine.
shamara kupara. Shamara kupara. Akani akana chikuna como cuerpo, matacura. Sinchi, sinchi, doctor.
Exhale.
Sinchi, sinchi, medicina.
Inhale. Exhale. Let go of your feet. Bend your legs. Bring both of your knees to your chest. You rest. Bring your knees on the opposite side. Open your eyes. Option to straighten your front leg and grab your feet to the chest. Go from the opposite side. Exhale. Go off your foot, bend your legs, go off of your knees to your chest. You have a little bit more, but you want to make a little bit with your whole body. Over the side, connect your neck complete, everything. Allow yourself to relax your legs, your palms, the palm of your hands up towards the sky. Start to notice if there is any sensation coming up from the body. Notice if you still feel any resistance, any tension. And if you do, consciously bring more oxygen in that specific part of the body. Inhale deeply into that part of your body. And exhale, release anything that no longer serves you.
For the healing of the water, of all waters, the waters in the rivers, the oceans, the seas, the lakes, all over the world. Understanding and honoring that it's all one great water. We pray for humanity to wake up and rise up to protect and preserve the sacredness of this precious element. Praying humanity can understand the water inside of us is also precious and sacred. To serve the Mother, our great Mother, Mother Earth, is to serve ourselves. We pray for rain, cleansing rain. Agüita bendita, llega a las tierras secas. Bless the lands needing you. Heal and bless our lungs, the Amazon River. and all the forests, jungles, and natural lands helping sustain us. We are united in this prayer. We are visionaries, and we can see a chance for the healing of this earth and its water for the future generations.
It's time now
And so it is.
to set an intention for this new cycle that is about to start. My invitation is to not overthink. Just allow yourself to listen to whatever your body, your spirit, your mind is asking you to set an intention for. What's gonna be your main focus for the next month to come, from now till the next new moon? And this might be something connected with this new moon in Virgo. The decluttering, accept your imperfections, making space, or it might be something completely different, completely unique to you. Maybe this September you've been starting on a new adventure. Maybe you moved countries. Maybe you start a new cycle of studying or work. Maybe your intention is going to be connected to that. And as you set your intention, I welcome you to start to move your fingertips. Gently start to move your feet. You might want to start to bring your arms up towards your head, giving yourself a big, nice, full body stretch. Very well done. Inhale. Exhale. You might want to go on to the side. Huddling yourself one more time into this fetal position. And when you're ready, with your eyes closed if you want to, you can come into seated, comfortable seated position. And when you're ready, your next inhale, might finish class together. Inhale, bring both of your hands up to the sky. Bring them into praise position. As you exhale, let them fall into your forehead, touching your nose, your lips, your chin, and down to your heart. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, bring both of your arms up to the sky. Hands in prayer. And as you exhale, let your fingertips touch your forehead, your nose, your lips, your chin, and your heart. Thank you very much for joining me today in this new moon yoga class. You're gonna find your journal prompts into the description if you want to reflect on your own time. I'm going to interrupt now the recording so we can have a discussion with the person who are here today. Bye and see you next time. Let me interrupt this.